Hey guys, it's macj here, back with another video. And since it's almost 1 year since the beginning of the macj project, I decided to make a video on how the project has been so far. Right now, when I am recording this video, it's 28th of July, but I decided to make it right now because in 2 weeks I don't think there's going to happen much, and I have time right now, so I decided to make this video. Also sorry for the background noises if there's any, because I'm just recording with my phone. My voice and my computer might make some noises, but let's just jump right into the Spotify. And as you can see, we are at the listeners right now, and it's listeners for 1 year. And as you can see, this looks pretty good. What I mean by that, at first, because I started somewhere here, that's the first day, my first release, I got 8 streams, which is actually pretty cool. I got it, I don't even know, from friends probably. Okay, and then we had kind of like a boom in listeners, since at that point I think there was a release of Hard Bloom, my second release, which has the most listens by far, about 12,000 I would say, I don't even know. And then of course it fell. Sometimes it happens, and usually when that happens it's actually pretty a good sign, because if you have a high amount of listeners, that means your music is actually cool and people want to listen to it. So you shouldn't worry that the listeners fall down, because sometimes that happens. And at that point I was releasing music, about like maybe 2 releases a month, which wasn't the best thing. And then it was about this point somewhere here where I realized that I should be releasing music every week, and that was the complete game changer. And this is one of the most important things I could tell you, is to release at least once a week. At least once. It could be more, but the one is like the great number for releases a week. And as you can see, the numbers went pretty high, but it took some time, of course, because the algorithm has to catch on to you. And this was the peak. I remember that peak. I had I don't know if I had 6,000 listeners, monthly listeners at that time, I'm not sure. But yeah, you can also see the streams. It looked pretty similar to listeners, except that of course the listeners there's way more listeners than streams, of course. And the average streams per listener for this year was 2.6, which is actually a pretty cool number. Pretty cool. I think I had more, but I'm not sure about this one. But now the thing that I wanted to talk about, and this is the complete game changer, is the playlist ads. You often don't get a lot of streams, not because your music is bad, but because you don't have anyone to listen to you. So that's when the playlist comes. So the first way to get into various lo-fi playlists on Spotify is to go to Discord, and there's a lot of label Discord groups or some lo-fi fans groups where you can just go and see if there are any people who look for beats to their playlist, because that's often what happens. And all you have to do is either DM the owner of the playlist on Discord, or maybe fill out a form on Google Forms. And the second way to get into lo-fi playlist is of course by getting releases on labels. And often what they do is they just add this track they release with you to their lo-fi playlist. That's how you get playlist ads. There's also a third way, which is really cool, and it is to go to websites like Daily Playlist, I think it was Daily Playlists, or SoundPlate and just look for some playlist out there. Sometimes it's hard to get on playlists because people are quite picky there, but sometimes it works, and I got added to a few playlists because of those websites, and yeah, they definitely did something. But as you can see, not that long ago I had like 154 playlist ads. That's actually a pretty cool number. The followers are pretty normal, I would say. I don't know, I'm not really into followers. So yeah, let's also look at the last 28 days just to show you how it's been looking. I got 4,087 listeners at this point, but I had like, as I said, I had like about 6,000. I'm not sure if that was 6,000 or maybe 5,000 was max. But yeah, it fell down a bit. I don't know what's the issue, but even though it fell down, I believe that it will go up soon since I have some pretty cool releases planned. And also what's fascinating, I just realized that now, that like almost half of the playlist ads I got were in the last 28 days, which is pretty sick. As you can see, this really does a lot. And also, I would like to mention the playlist that I'm on, and to just realize how much streams I get from them. And first is this lofi gaming beats. I don't know this playlist. Then we got the classical lofi beats, and I got like 6 songs on that. And those, I think that this playlist got the most streams for me. I think it's from Chill Moon, but I'm not sure. And then we got some lofi beats, upbeat lofi beats, normal stuff, and as you can see, there's like showing 5 of 97. So once you start releasing every week, there's another thing you can do, and it's to pitch your songs with artists' Spotify website for the official editorial Spotify playlists. This is a bit harder, but once you start releasing every week and once you start submitting, they will eventually get your beat on the official Spotify playlist. I haven't achieved that yet, but I think that it will be possible soon. Another tips that could also help your music is to not be active only on Spotify, but also on other pages such as Instagram, SoundCloud, Twitter, Facebook, whatever. I personally use Instagram for the promotion of my beats, but you can use whatever you want, whatever suits you. Yeah, so anyway, I hope you liked this video. If you did, consider subscribing, liking my video, sharing your thoughts in the comments, and as always, if you have any ideas for the future videos, you can let me know in the comments. I plan to do a video about mastering soon, so I hope you like that. And I don't think it will come probably in the next days, but we'll see about that. So thank you guys for watching this video, and see you next time.